So I wanted to make another video because I recently went through like a bout of depression, just like a few 3 or 4 days of it. It wasn't as hard as it had been like before medicine and stuff, but it was still pretty bad. Anyways, being that I had like been medicated and was kind of like on the outside of depression for a while, thinking rationally and stuff, and then like going back into it, there were certain things that I noticed that I was really like making a mental note of, like, oh, that's interesting, because that's like a depression thing. And I think a lot of people were interested in a lot of the like there's a lot of things that people don't know about it or understand, which is good. It's good to not have to understand that, but to, if you're trying to help a friend or something. Anyways, so the first thing I noticed, a thing was said to me, and it was sad. There's a bird over here. Can you see it? Sorry, too cute. So distracting. A not so nice thing was said to me, and I can't even really decide if it's a big deal or not. They are playing on the roof of the car. I don't understand this. There's like a bunch of them flying on top. There must be food up there. Can you hear it? Oh, and there's like a door up here. Carrying a walnut. Is this what goes on when I'm inside the house? Nature. Okay. So I can't decide if it was like, if I was being irrational and just like, overly sensitive to emotional about it. Was it actually a real hurtful thing, or am I just like taking it to heart too much? And I still don't really know. I can't, but I knew, like, hey, you're not in your rational mind right now. I am still a little bit rational to know that, but so I say, hey, just don't do anything rash. You'll feel better in a couple days, just. So I allowed myself to have some time to be sad. Immediately, I didn't want to play my games or watch my shows or really do anything fun, because all of the strength just like left my body and I was just weak and I just wanted to lay down. And I wasn't sleepy, didn't go to sleep. I just was just laying there. And then I got hungry, but I didn't want to eat. I was just like, eating is too much work. The chewing and everything, making food, whatever. I'm too tired for that. I can't deal. But then I just kept being hungry, and I was just like, okay, maybe if I just eat something, and then my hunger pangs will go away, and then I can get some sleep. And when I went to the kitchen, immediately, like, I felt like, what's that word where you're like, I was desperately like searching for some candy. Wanted something, some chocolate or some sugar or something. And I realized this is probably because like I want some like serotonin or whatever, just like some immediate gratification. But like I was just like, I don't care. Like, if I had a bag of candy at the house, I would have just like ate it all. And and not looked back. It's sad. There's no rational decision making going on. It's just like, whatever I want to make myself feel better, I'll allow it. So then, I'm laying in bed, just chewing my food, like, chewing is hard. So that's those things. Another thing is, I was at the gas station. I'm standing outside filling up the gas, and I'm so tired of standing, and it's kind of cold. It's like 60 degrees, and I look down at the pavement, and I just think, like, I really just want to, like, curl up and, like, lie down on the pavement. And I know it'll be kind of cold and uncomfortable, but it would be better than standing here. I was like, that's a crazy thing to think. I didn't do it because, first of all, like, people would think I was hurt or crazy and call the police. So it's just not socially acceptable, okay, guys? I know that, so I didn't do it, but I wanted to. And I just thought, that's weird. That's not normal for me to, like, want to lay down on the cold, hard pavement. Just that's better than standing here? Okay. So let's see. Another thing is that I was even more forgetful than I am usually, which is a lot. And I think it was just all of my mental energy was just, like, focused on feeling sorry for myself. I mean, it's embarrassing. It's sad to say, but it's true. A lot of depression is just, like, feeling sorry for yourself. Like, why is this me? Why did this happen to me? Why is my life like this? And it just, I don't know, the sadness took up so much space in my body, in my brain, that making, like, decisions was hard. I was driving. It is probably, like, I know it's not, like, safe to be driving like this, because I go, like, where was I going? Oh, yeah. Where was I going? So anyway, I was like, I'm on my way to Taco Bell. But I'm driving, and I see a line of cars, and I just, like, go behind the line of cars because I'm like, all right, I'm in line. And then I look up, and it's Wendy's, and I'm like, oh, I wanted to go to Taco Bell. What am I doing here? Oh, well. So it was like that. It wasn't a super big deal, but, like, I was just forgetting things just, like, immediately, like, as it's happening, forgetting. Just went to the grocery store, and I was like, I'll just start from the back, work my way up, and then be at the cash register and go. I went back and forth like 8 times. Just like, oh, this thing. I just passed it. There was one more thing. I don't know. I didn't take a shower, and I didn't get dressed, and I didn't put on deodorant or brush my hair or brush my teeth. I didn't do any of that. And I still got the kids to school. But that's all I did. I did that, and then I'd come home and go to sleep. I'm feeling a lot better now. As you can see, I've washed my hair. I'm so clean. I smell good. But yesterday I went to Walmart, and it had been like the 4th day of me not taking a shower or brushing my hair or putting on deodorant. And I had a hoodie on to kind of, like, mask that. But it got really hot, and I was sweating. And I'm like, I cannot take this sweater off because I'm, like, dripping with, like, BO. It's everywhere. I was so smelly. And I just remember just being, like, a little bit embarrassed. Like, oh, my hair probably looks insane, but it's Walmart. Like, they're used to this, right? I actually saw people there that I was like, oh, I thought I was bad. I was not trying to be mean, but I was literally like, oh, you're making me feel better about myself. That's cool. So I don't want this video to be an hour. So I'm going to wrap it up. But I feel like, was there another thing? Oh, the songs. So usually like gonna distract myself with music, but it wasn't working. So I'm listening to the radio as I'm driving, and a sad song comes on. I was like, nope, gotta turn it, because I started crying. And then like a happier song was on, not a super happy song, but like a normal song. And it was too sad because it was happy and I wasn't. And it reminded me that I'm not happy. I couldn't like honestly sing along, you know? So that's the first time that happened. I changed it deliberately to a station that was just on a commercial break. And I was just like, okay, this is good. Which is so weird. That's like the first time, hopefully last time I've ever said that. Just listened to JD Power Writers or whatever it is. And I was just so relieved. Like, I'm listening to something and it's not making me feel anything. It's so stupid. That's the first time that's ever happened to me, but still, I feel like that's probably a big thing. Like, the other day, I was driving for a long time before I realized I don't even have the radio on. That's weird. Just sitting here thinking my sad thoughts, crying as I'm driving. Not safe, guys. Not safe. When you're depressed, you don't care. But now I'm like, wow. So glad I didn't kill anybody. Feel bad. It wasn't that bad. I didn't run red lights or anything, but still, probably if you're crying, you should pull over. It's like obstruction. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna go. I just thought, like, I kind of wanted to keep track of those things. Maybe tell my therapist or something. But also just, like, letting you guys know. There's just little, like, nuances that the differences that happen when you're depressed. It's annoying. So, anyways, now I gotta get stuff done because I didn't do anything for 4 days. So, have a good day. Bye. Love you.